We are 6 days away from Election Day in the United States, and the Democrats, they are in trouble. They really are. Just when they needed something to go right for them, a miracle perhaps, the man who they say has been mentally stable for the last 4 years has just revealed to the world what he really thinks about half of the country.
Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Garbage. You know, Joe Biden has said a lot of stupid things in the last 12 months. We could do a whole episode on that. But calling millions of Americans garbage 1 week out from Election Day, at the same time that Kamala Harris was delivering her closing remarks in Washington, D.C., even I'm shocked by that. So why did he do it? Was it revenge? Or did he just let it slip what he really believes, what he believes to be true, a belief that he's perhaps held the entire time he's had the privilege of being in office alongside Kamala Harris? But how is the brilliant response by Donald Trump asking all of his supporters to forgive Joe Biden?
Please forgive him. Please forgive him, for he not knoweth what he said.
How's the contrast between Donald Trump and Joe Biden? Joe Biden doesn't even know how badly he just stuffed up. And Donald Trump is on stage asking his supporters to forgive the president. It's amazing. Oh, and it gets better. Donald Trump, being the marketing genius that he is, has just held a press conference from the passenger seat of a garbage truck.
For Joe Biden to make that statement, it's really a disgrace.
He said the other day that the military could be used, that the military or the National Guard could be used on Election Day if necessary. Can you explain what you mean by that in the details?
I don't think they'll have to be used. I think we're going to have a big victory. And I think 250 million people in this country are going to be very happy because we're going to bring the country back. We're a nation in decline, very, very serious decline. And we're going to bring our country back.
Like him or not, he is a brilliant entertainer and he is right now dominating the campaign. Meanwhile, what have we heard from Joe Biden since he made those comments? An apology for the offence that he's caused? Of course not. He does what he does best and he gaslights. He posted on X, "Earlier today, I referred to the hateful rhetoric about Puerto Rico spewed by Trump's supporter at his Madison Square Garden rally as garbage." No, that is not what he said, and we all heard it. And the White House is right now being accused of editing an official transcript covering for Joe Biden by adding an apostrophe between the S on the word supporters. Nice try. We know that a week is a long time in politics and anything can happen between now and November 5, but at this stage in the race, Donald Trump is ahead. And no matter how hard the Democrats try to take him down, the more that Americans can really see what is happening, that the president thinks half of Americans are garbage, and Kamala Harris's grand plan to get votes next week is to compare Donald Trump to the biggest mass murderer in history. You can smell the desperation from a mile away. The panic has well and truly set in. Their campaign is falling apart, and they only have themselves to blame. They are making it harder for Americans to buy what they are selling. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is going full speed ahead